Number 10. Her grandfather is actually Dutch. Well, we have to admit that her name kind of gave it away, but still, we never thought she would actually be Dutch. And yet, it's true. Her grandfather was born in Amsterdam back in 1909. His family moved to the States when he was just a child, looking for a better life for their family. They've been in the States for over a century, and Lauren's father is actually a vascular surgeon. So, we can't really say she's been struggling to get by. However, there's no doubt in our mind that her grandparents had a very rough time when they first came to the USA.
Oh my, is that?
All me, yes, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, you're right.
Number 9. She has a collection of cameras. When one reporter asked her what would be the thing she can't live without, Lauren immediately said her cameras.
Things that I couldn't live without, I guess, would be my camera. I love taking photos, and I have a small collection of cameras.
And if you take just one scroll through her Instagram profile with 3.5 million followers, you'll realize that most of her photos are actually artistic expressions of her taste. And of course, she has to include the occasional dog photo in there. Anyways, she even said that she owns several cameras. It's more of a small collection of cameras that she uses to snapshot breathtaking photos of the world around her. And taking pictures to document the places she visits is one of her hobbies.
I'm a detective.
What's up? Okay.
Number 8. Her first role was a theater play. That's right, Laura German has fallen in love with acting thanks to theater. She was a part of 2 adaptations of the classic plays Peter Pan and Oliver. This was way before the 2000s, and since then, she's starred in numerous movies and TV shows. Speaking of films, her first movie role was actually in Down to You, where she got to play a love-struck woman, which was a pretty minor character. Now, this was back in 2000, and since then, she's been part of the movie. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already! But no, she was actually in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Hostel Part 2, Hawaii Five-0, and Chicago Fire. We're not even gonna mention Lucifer. Number 7. Lauren placed 20 cardboard cutouts of Officer Dan in Tom's trailer. It seems to us that Lauren German likes to have her fun with Tom Ellis, and this was one of the biggest pranks she has ever pulled off on her co-star. She found all of the cardboard cutouts of Officer Dan, and she decided to put them to good use. How though? By placing all of them inside Tom's trailer. When the star walked in, he screamed at the top of his lungs as he didn't know what happened. He quickly realized that it was Lauren behind the prank. He picked them up one by one and carried them outside.
I walk in and just like, confronted by about 12 of these full-size cardboard cutouts of the most annoying person I've ever met.
But that wasn't all. She managed to put another 3 cardboard cutouts in his bathroom, and one was leaning on the toilet. Tom let his guard down, and as soon as he walked in, he almost had a heart attack. Needless to say, even the calm Tom was pissed off after this.
Alright.
Oh, it's my vibrator. Sorry. It's strong.
Left it on the bar.
It's in my backpack. Okay.
Wow.
It's fine. No, she'll go off once in a while. Okay, let's roll.
Number 6. She has a hard time dancing, and she's terrified of singing. During an interview with E.T., Lauren was kind of hesitant when it came to commenting on her dancing style. She and Tom laughed awkwardly, and we knew that Tom also knew about her insecurities. She's a great actress, but when it comes to dancing, there's something that just takes her confidence away. And it's the same with singing too. She's terrified of singing live. That's why for all of the musical episodes, Lauren is always lip-syncing. And you know what Tom said? He actually complimented German on her dance skills and said that she's a pretty darn good one. Somehow, she can't really see herself as the dancing type.
Hey, it's Gigi Hadid. For more videos like this,
click here.
Number 5. She played Belinda twice. Well, who the heck is Belinda, guys? Oh, no one in particular. It's just a name of 2 different movie characters, and Lauren got to play it twice in her life. The first movie she did, where she played a character by the name of Belinda, was A Walk to Remember. It was a classic 2002 romantic drama where she got a major role, and given the film's success, we'd say that this could be considered her breakthrough role. The second role, where she played a character by the name of Belinda, was in the 2007 biographical movie What We Do Is Secret. It was a film based on the life of the punk rock singer Darby Cash, who founded the punk rock band Germs before dying at a very young age of just 22.
You're fine. Father, I'm going to need you to come into the station for a statement. So, shit.
Number 4. Lauren does her own stunts. We know by now that Lauren is a tough cookie. She doesn't allow stuntmen to do her stunts, or at least that's what she tells us. She isn't afraid to get down and dirty when it comes to acting, and we best saw this in Hostel Part 2. This was a movie that only had about $10 million to spend on the final cut, and it still outperformed all of the horror movies in the ring. It pulled in more than $400 million at the box office, but the budget was pretty low. Maybe that's why Lauren had to do her own stunts. The studio couldn't afford a stunt woman.
Yeah, what is that noise?
Kids. Yep, definitely kids.
Actual real kids. Could somebody shoot? The shadow of someone else casting. Oh, I'm gonna cry in a minute.
Number 3. She's really close with Tom Ellis in real life. If you watch any of the blooper reels, you'll realize just how close these two actually are. I mean, Tom and Lauren are like 2 peas in a pod. They're always together, and they crack each other up. One time, Lauren even gave him a bicycle for his birthday. They also spend a lot of time together after shooting, but that's because Lauren and Tom get along so well. They were so close on the set that fans started talking if they're together or not. Even though it might seem obvious to some, this is not the case. Tom is happily married to Megan Oppenheimer since 2019, and Lauren, well, she's single for the time being. But we assure you, there's nothing going on between these two that we don't know about.
Would you mind calling my lawyer? Her number's in my back pocket.
Number 2. She has a dirty sense of humor. She said so herself.
I have a dirtier sense of humor.
And after watching many of the bloopers from the previous season, we're starting to think that she's actually right. For example, look at this scene when the phone starts ringing while she's shooting a scene with Tom Ellis. She immediately turns to the camera and says, "Don't worry, that's just my vibrator. It's strong."
Oh, it's my vibrator. Sorry. Strong.
Left it on the bar.
Well, you can clearly see Tom couldn't hold it in anymore. Or how about all the times she has cursed or told a dirty joke while the cameras were rolling? And she has said that Tom isn't really the type of guy that would crack jokes like that, but he sure can't get enough of them. She always manages to get him with her perverted little mind.
Are you insane? Get in the car. I'm taking you in.
But that's boring, not to mention pointless. Come on, you'll be fine.
How could you possibly help me?
You'd be surprised, Detective. I have certain skill set. I can be very persuasive with people, tend to see things others cannot.
So you're a psychic?
No, I can't read people's minds. I'm not a Jedi. People tell me things.
Not anymore.
Number 1. Lauren German has camel toe underwear. This is somewhat of a payback for what she did to him with the cardboard cutouts in his trailer. We don't really know if she had the camel toe underwear in her dressing room and Tom happened to find them, or he took them from a scene where Lauren was forced to wear them for comedic effect. Whatever the case, Tom still put them on. And how did he show Lauren that he found her underwear? He wore it during an intimate scene between Chloe and Lucifer. He was sitting down so she couldn't see Tom was actually wearing them, but as soon as he got up, the entire cast and crew was on the ground laughing. And Lauren played it cool, and being a goofball, she placed the underwear on top of her head. On a related note, we wanted to know any other secrets about Lauren German that we didn't mention here. You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.
Hi, I'm Cara Delevingne. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking this button right here. Boop.